Good morning, boys and girls. Thank you for joining me for story time this morning. Today, remember, it's the day all about mischief. One of my favorite things. So I am going to read you two books today. One of them is called Where the Wild Things Are. And the other one is called Five Little Monkeys Jumping on a Bed. And with Five Little Monkeys, I'm going to ask for your help with this one. Okay? Okay, let's start off with Five Little Monkeys. And so Five Little Monkeys begins off like a normal book, but then whenever it gets to the Five Little Monkeys part, it kind of turns into a little song. So I'll walk you through it whenever it turns into a song the first time. Then after then, we can sing it together. Okay. So Five Little Monkeys Jumping on the Bed. Retold and illustrated by Eileen, Christelow. Whenever I was a little kid, my mom used to read a version of this one to me. I really like it, and I'm going to do the same sort of song thing that she did with me, with you guys. It was bedtime. So, Five Little Monkeys took a bath. There they are, taking a bath. I think that one little guy over there, I think he's washing his hair. Five Little Monkeys put on their pajamas. Five Little Monkeys brushed their teeth. I like this one, that's pretty funny. I love monkeys. I love any books about monkeys, like Curious George, stuff like that. I really like monkeys. Five Little Monkeys said good night to their mama. There they are. They're all in bed now. And over there on the side of it, you can see their mama. She's telling them good night. But remember, these are monkeys. I don't think little monkeys can stay in bed very long. We'll see. Then, here's a part where I sing it. Then, Five Little Monkeys jumped on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Then Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Okay, that's how it goes. So this one, it's going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So each time I do it, we're going to go down one number. So the first one was Five Little Monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Then, there were 5. Remember, one of them fell off and he bumped his head. And there he is right there. He's like, ah! I bumped my head. And the other ones are looking at Mama like, we'll be good. Do you think they'll be good? I don't think so. Okay. So, 4 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. There he is. Ah! Look at this guy. He's funny. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Yeah, he's pretty upset because he bumped his head. And now there's 2 of them right there. And Mom was like, you kids need to quit jumping on the bed. And they're looking like, oh, we'll be good, Mom. We'll be good. I don't think they'll be good. Okay. Are you ready? Remember, you got to do it with me. So, 3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Oh, see, there's 3 of them right there. This one's got a little bandage on his head. This one's just holding his head. Yeah. And these two guys are over there. They're just, oh, we're little angels. We're not going to jump on the bed. They're going to jump on the bed. Spoiler. So, remember, do it with me. Two little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Ah. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. There they are. There's 4 of them. This guy's got a little ice pack on his head. This one's got a little bandage on his head. This one's got another bandage. This guy's just lying down on the ground. And this one, last monkey standing. What do you think will happen? Do you think this monkey would jump on the bed? Let's see. Poor mama. She keeps on telling them, but they don't listen. So, one little monkey jumping on the bed. She fell off and bumped her head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, do it with me. No more monkeys jumping on the bed. There they are. They're all hurt. They're all hurt. This one's got the thing on its head. This one's got the thing on its head. This one's even got the thing going around right here. And there's that last monkey with the ice pack on his head. They all fell off and bumped their head. What do you think's going to happen next? So, all the poor little monkeys, they all went back to bed. So, 5 little monkeys fell fast asleep. There they are. They quit jumping. Now they're all fast asleep because they're hurt. Thank goodness, said the mama. Look at her. She's looking at her little monkeys. They're all fast asleep. What do you think she's gonna do? Thank goodness, said the mama. Now I can go to bed. What is she doing? She's jumping on the bed. No, mama, no! Don't fall off and break your head. Don't fall off and bump your head. She don't care. She told those monkeys not to jump. But what is she doing? She's jumping. Yes, she is. Mama, mama, mama. And that's it. So I wanted to show you the cool crafts that Crystal and Cindy did. Remember before we had the little craft video where we showed you how to make wow thing masks? And I want to show you the ones that they did. First, here's the one that Crystal did. Look at it. It's really cool. I really like it. You can wear it like that. And she even made some strings on it. I could tie it on my face. Like that. And remember, this one's got googly eyes. I love googly eyes. Because you can get it and you can go, yeah. That's pretty cool. Then we have the one that Cindy made. I love the one that Cindy made. It looks kind of like an alien. The one that Cindy made, you can still see her mouth within it. You can see my eyes, you can see my mouth. But yet I have these cool little antennas. It's pretty cool. You can make wow thing masks of your own. If you haven't watched the video yet, you can watch the video. They're very easy to make. They're pretty cool. Now, we're going to read, actually before we read that, let me tell you about what we're going to do next time. So next time, our story time, it's going to be all about imagination. We're going to read a book about imagination, and we're going to look at a book about imagination. So, the book that we're going to read next time is called When I Was 5. So this book is a traditional book that you would just normally read. So it has words, it has pictures, it has stuff like that in it. And we're also going to look at a book and we're going to make up a story of our own about this other book. This book is called The Gray Lady and the Strawberry Snatcher. So, this book just has pictures in it. This book doesn't have any words. This book is only pictures. So, next time, we're going to go through the pictures really slowly. And we're going to make up our own story with it. And then after, I'm going to make up my story, what I think is happening with it. And then afterwards, if you want to watch the video again, you can put me on mute where you can't hear me, and you can make up your own story about what's happening with it. So, tune in next time, and we'll do a little bit of imagination stuff. Now, we're going to read Where the Wild Things Are, Story and Pictures by Maurice Sendak. This is one of my favorite books whenever I was a little kid. I really, really like the pictures. The pictures are super cool. They're really, really cool. And so this right here, this is the title page one. It's really cool. I like the look of these wild things. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind. There's Max. And another made mischief of one kind and another. Look, he's chasing the dog. And look right there. You can see that's a little picture. It says by Max. And it's a picture of a little monster. It's interesting. So, the night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another, his mother called him Wild Thing. And Max said, I'll eat you up. So, his mother sent him to bed without eating anything. That wasn't very nice for him to tell his mama that. So she sent him to bed without him eating anything. And there he is in his little wolf suit, looking at the door. He doesn't look very happy. That very night, in Max's room, a forest grew. See, he has his eyes closed, and all around him, these trees are growing. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew. Look. Now he's smiling, he's laughing. Now there's grass, now there's all sorts of trees and some plants. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. You can even see the moon. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. There's Max's little boat. His boat even says Max on it. He looks pretty happy. almost over a year to where the wild things are. There's a wild thing. This wild thing lives in the water. There's Max on his boat. And his boat is just arriving on the island of the wild things right here. He looks like he's a little bit scared of the wild thing right there. But he's not scared for very long. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But he doesn't look very impressed. They're trying to be all cool, trying to get... But, you know, doesn't faze Max. I like this one. He looks kind of like he's maybe some sort of a goat man. It's pretty cool. Till, so they roared their terrible rolls. They gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still!" and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. He just stared them down. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. I love this picture. This picture is so cool. He's giving them the stare and like, oh, they don't know what to think about it. Look at the little goat guy. He's like, oh. They all don't. And this guy, he's hiding. He's hiding way over here in these bushes. He can't even face them. He's this big, huge, wild thing. He's afraid of the little boy. And they made him king of all the wild things. Here he is, King Max. He has his little crown, he has his little scepter, and they're all bowing down to him like he's a king. You can still see the moon right there. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. What do you think they did? Yeah, they acted wild. They acted crazy. First, they all howled at the moon. Oh! He's howling at the moon. They're all howling at the moon. I like this one. I like this picture. Then, what do you think they did then? If you're going to act wild, you got to hang from a tree. They hung from the trees and acted wild. He looks so happy. They're having such a good time. And here's that one wild thing that was hiding in the bushes. He's not hiding anymore. And look, he's got human feet. I like his human feet. And this guy, he's got some weird sort of duck-looking feet. And he's got some sort of weird scaly feet. They've all got some pretty cool, weird stuff going on there. And so first they howled at the moon, then they hung from the trees, and now they're having a parade. And Max, he's riding on the back of one of them in his appropriate king poses. They look like they're having a really good time.
We do. Yes.
Now stop,
Yes.
Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. That sounds familiar. And Max, the king of all the wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then, all around, from far away, across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So, he gave up being king of where the wild things are. So there he is. He's feeling lonely, and he was smelling something good. Look, all the wild things look like they're falling asleep. But he's not falling asleep. He's lonely. He's smelling something good. But the wild things cried out, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No!" The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. There he is, he's taken off. And sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day. There he is on his boat. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting. Now he's back in his room, and his room looks like normal. There he is. And on the table over there, you can still see the moon, and his supper is waiting for him there. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And you know what, boys and girls? It was still hot. His mama didn't send him off with supper after all, with no supper after all. She loved him a lot, and she still wanted to give him food, even though he was in trouble. Even though he caused a little bit of mischief, he didn't cause a tremendous amount of mischief. He still got his supper. I hope you liked these stories, boys and girls. In particular, Where the Wild Things Are is such a cool story. I hope that you guys will make masks and you'll go around pretending to be wild things of y'all's own. So please come and see me on Friday. We'll have the new stories. We'll have the Gray Lady and the Strawberry Snatcher, where I'll get your help with this one. And we will also have When I Was 5. And until then, just keep reading. Thank you. Bye-bye.